har me hearties, it's that time again. Shear me timbers, splice the mainsail, grab your paintbrush. It's time for that lazy pirate again. Har har!
Right, back at club this week and back to a bit Kings of War. Right, first off we're playing scenario Stockpile. So 3 tokens in the centre and 2 tokens either side. Units can only hold 1 token each.
No, they can only pick one up at a time.
Pick one up at a time, sorry. Right, and I'm playing Ed with his rats. So, right, rats. So he's go for it. What you got?
Hackles, Weapons Team, Mutant Rat Fiend, Nightmares, the Swarm Crier, Night Terror, Weapons Team, Vermintide, Sharpness Tunnel Runners, Plague Potted, Shock Troops, Warrior Regiment, Tangle, more little rats, and then over here we've got Brute Enforcer and a little warrior of rats.
Right, and I got my Northern Alliance out. So I've got 2 regiments of Icekin Hunters. I got the formation, so got some half-elf berserker troop, some ravens, and the other half-elf berserker troops over there. I've got a lord riding Frostfang. Over here I have a unit of dwarf warriors, a cabin dweller, a troop of foxes, some huskarls, an ice queen, and a thane riding a frostfang, and a unit of foxes. So, Rorsley went first, and Ed won the raw, and is taking turn 1. Game on. Right, turn 1 for rats. So these guys move around here. Weakness came in from the Tangle onto this unit of archers.
Yeah.
These came forward here. These just came a little bit forward here. So over to the Northern Alliance. Right then, so Northern Alliance. So the birds moved over here, put some shots into there. The 2 units of archers moved to here, put some shots into there, and also blizzard them as well. Got them up to 8 wounds, but only rolled a 5 on the test, so they'll be fine. These turn to face this, guys. These moved forward, and these came forward here. So, moving over to rats. Turn 2. Right, turn 2 for the Ratkin, and these 3, that's a mutant rat fiend in the middle, charged into the Icekin Hunters that have been weakened and killed them. This other unit of Icekin Hunters have been weakened by the Tangle. These move like this, these move like this, and these guys just backed off. So moving on to turn 2 for the Northern Alliance. Turn 2 for the Northern Alliance, and the birds moved to there. These backed off, and the Ice Queen added her blizzard. And she put 3 wounds on the little guy there. The Lord charged in and put a couple of wounds on the mutant rat thing, and these killed off the hackballs. Over here, the foxes charged in here and did nothing. These guys moved around here, and the Mexican standoff carried on over here. My guy's just advancing a little bit. So moving on to rats, turn 3. Right, turn 3 for the Ratkin, and what happens? These guys both charged into the Lord and killed him. The rats charged there and put a 1 wound on here. The rats charged into, countercharged the foxes and killed them. So, this is how we stand at the end of Rats 3. On this flank, the Mexican standoff just continues again. So, moving on to Northern Alliance, turn 3.
Right.
So, turn 4 for the Northern Alliance. So, what happens? The birds and the berserkers killed off the mutant rat thing. These wavered the little rats. These both shuffled over and picked up the tokens. The dwarves shuffled this way, and over here the foxes shuffled over and picked up one of the tokens there. So moving on to turn 4 for the rats. Right, turn 4 for the Ratkin. And these went in here, done 5 wounds on them and wavered them. These killed the Berserkers. He went in the flank here and put 5 wounds on them but didn't kill them. And over here, these took about 6 wounds from shooting. These took 1 wound from the charge there. These moved to here. Over here, these guys moved forward. He moved to there. So we're moving into turn 4 for the Northern Alliance. Right, turn 4 for the Northern Alliance. These counter-charged here because they had Fury and a wound on. The girls here killed the rats. Just came forward slightly. These flank charged the Terror. That's it, Terror?
Terror, yes. Okay.
Yep, put a couple of wounds on it. Didn't do anything else. These killed off the rats after being healed. They're only on 1 wound at the moment. And these two managed to pop the regiment that was here. And over here we forgot to do his combat, so we'll have to do his combat now. So yeah. But he charged here and he picked up tokens. So Ratkin, turn 5. These got these up to +1, and yes, they did roll +1. So these on the other hand ran over the Icekin hunters. He put a couple of wounds on the dwarves, didn't break them. These got wavered by the shooting by this lot. These lot killed the half-health berserkers. And over here, he completely flubbed his attacks against the foxes. But they put a couple of wounds on the thing. So, moving on to Northern Alliance. Turn 5. Right, Northern Alliance, turn 5. These put a few wounds on the Nightmares, but didn't take them down. These wavered this guy here, but he's about to get charged by these nasty boys. Healed up a few wounds on the Fanes, but they're about to get shot off again. He moved it over a little bit, where he get charged by these nasty boys. Over here, a little bit of success over here. The Foxes managed to waver the Brute Enforcer. So, looks like I'm going to keep those tokens, if nothing else. And he put a few more wounds on those guys, but didn't break them. Turn 6 for the Ratkin.
Right.
So, turn 6 for the Ratkin. So, the Nightmares finished off the Ravens. These charged in here, but didn't break the Dwarfs. These got wavered yet again. Over here, those rats went in and put 7 wounds on the Cavern Dweller. Over here, they just put another wound on the Thing because he was wavered. So moving into turn 6 for the Northern Alliance. Turn 6 for the Northern Alliance. So these put 1 wound on these guys. These did nothing because they were wavered. Cavern Dweller managed 8 wounds on these guys, but healed back to, he's only on 1 wound at the moment. Over here, 1 wound on the Brute Enforcer, and a couple of wounds on this guy. So moving into, we rolled for turn 7, and there is a turn 7. So over to the Ratkin. Right, played out the rats turn 7, and what? Only played out a couple of the combat. So we played like combat here. These managed to get the Cavern Dweller up to 10. He did 8 twice to break them and got them first roll, didn't get him second roll. And over here, these got wavered by the Brute Enforcer. So in the end, it would have been a 4 points to 2-point victory for the Northern Alliance. Cheers for now.